So thank you again for joining me. My name is Faye with Northern Red Fitness. We are going through our yoga for flexibility tonight. So just a mat is what you need if you would like a bolster or a throw pillow, something to sit on. That does make it a little bit easier. So feel free to grab that. And once you're ready, we're just gonna start back on the mat, laying back, and we're gonna start with the knees bent. So soles of the feet on the floor, knees bent, one hand over your belly button and one hand over the ribs. Relax through the shoulders and just take a moment to ensure you're comfortable. Shoulders back and down, neck is relaxed. And just start to draw that breath in and out through the nose. So drawing up through the nose, exhaling through the nose. In through the nose. And out. Notice how your bottom hand over the belly rises first as you inhale. And then the breath moves through the ribs. That second hand rises all the way up to the top of the lungs. And then exhale completely from the top of the lungs. Then the ribs fall all the way deep into the belly. Inhaling big all the way up from the belly to the top of the lungs. Just feeling that breath rise and fall a few times. Notice how heavy the body starts to feel. Feeling the spine connect all the way down into the mat with every exhale. And then on the inhales, feeling that belly grow big. The ribs expand, giving space between each rib. All the way up to the top of the lungs. And then exhale completely all the way down. Again, feeling that spine connect deep into the mat. Let's take one more big breath in together. Exhale completely. Bring the knees into the chest, wrap the hands around the shins, and just a soft roll side to side, massage out through the spine. Softly rocking side to side, a small movement, continuing those big belly breaths. Bringing it into center, let's extend the hands out from the side. So lengthen out in line with the shoulders. Heels knee together. On an exhale, we're going to drop the knees together to the left side. As far as you feel comfortable, keeping the right shoulder on the mat. Inhale back to center. And exhale to the right. Left shoulder stays down. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Squeezing all the air out. Inhale, back center. And exhale. Inhale to center. And exhale. Inhale. And last exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, back into center. Let's extend the left leg all the way down. Draw the hands onto the shin of the right leg and draw that knee into the shoulder. Relaxing the shoulders back and down, just hugging that knee in tight. Shoulders relax down, left leg relaxes down. Softening through the shoulders. Maybe letting out a big exhale through the mouth. Each time that knee draws a little bit closer. Continuing those big belly breaths in. Exhale, completely release that breath. Pressing the left leg into the mat. On an exhale, we'll lay the left hand down by the side. Take the right knee and open it up to the right side of the body. Opening up through the hip, keep the left side of the body pressed into the mat. The higher the knee is, closer to the right shoulder, the more difficult this will be on the hip. So feel free to reach your foot down a little bit towards the end of your mat. Just letting gravity pull the hips open. Shoulders relaxing down, remembering to keep your health in check. Any of the postures we do tonight should feel a comfortable stretch, not a pain. Relaxing the shoulders, softening with every exhale. On an inhale, bring the knee back into center. Extend the leg all the way up, grabbing a hold of the back of the leg, maybe the calf, maybe the foot if that's in your practice. Shoulders relax down. And just a few circles through that right ankle. One way, and then the other. Flexing the toes in towards the body. Press the heel up towards the ceiling. Big belly breaths. On an exhale, we're going to bend at the knee. Draw the left leg up and just place the right ankle on the left thigh. Slowly pressing the right knee away from the body. Now this may be enough for you. If you need a little bit more, lift the left foot up and grab a hold of the back of the leg. Relaxing the shoulders deep into the mat. Trying to draw the right heel towards the body as the right knee presses away. Big belly breaths, using your exhale to get a little bit deeper into that posture. And then softening through the shoulders, releasing the grip on the left leg. And keep the right ankle crossed. We're going to drop both knees over to the left side, trying to keep the right shoulder on the mat, allowing for a nice twist through the body as far as you feel comfortable. Ensuring the right side of the body, both shoulders are on the mat. If you are unable to get a big breath in through the belly, perhaps we've come a little bit too deep into the pose. So keep that in mind as you practice. Your breathing should never be constricted. Inhaling back up to center. Uncross the legs, both feet on the floor. And slowly drop the knees side to side. Just in a windshield wiper type motion. Belly button to spine, shoulders down, just releasing out through the hips, through the spine. And then bringing it into center, hugging the knees in nice and tight. Releasing the right leg all the way down. Pressing the right leg firm into the mat. Draw the left knee up and into that shoulder. Shoulders relax down. Every exhale, you should find a little bit more space. Shoulders relax. Bringing that knee a little bit tighter to the body. On an exhale, let's release the left knee out to the left side of the body, extending your right arm from the shoulder. And just letting that leg fall as far as you feel comfortable. Right side of the body stays firm into the floor. Slow, deep breaths. Inhale, back up through center. And then extend the left leg straight up. Taking a hold of the back of the thigh, maybe the calf or the foot. And just a few circles through the ankle on the left side. One way and then the other. Flexing the toes in towards the body. Press the left heel up to the ceiling. Relax the shoulders into the mat. Continuing with those deep belly breaths. On an exhale, we'll bend the left knee, crossing it over the right knee. So draw the right heel up And remember, we can stay here with the right foot down, pressing that left knee away from the body. Or if it's in your practice, grab a hold of the right thigh and draw that knee in tight. Shoulders back and down. Continuing those deep belly breaths, trying to draw the left heel in towards the body as you press the left knee away. Slow, deep breaths. One more big belly breath in. On the exhale, we'll release the legs, keeping them crossed, and allow them to drop towards the right side of the body. Keeping the shoulders firm on the mat. And just allowing that twist. Big breaths in. Never placing yourself in a position that restricts your breathing. Slow, deep breaths. Every exhale allows that twist to become a little bit deeper. On an inhale, bringing it back into center. Both knees together, wrap the hands around the shins and just softly rock side to side. Hugging the knees in tight. Then into center, slowly rock forward and back. Till you come up to a tall seated position. So with the legs out in front, draw the shoulders up, back and down. Heels down, big inhale, reach tall. Exhale, send the chest forward. Bringing the hands to the toes, the shins, or the thighs. Shoulders back and down. Pressing the legs into the mat. Reach that chest forward. Trying to bring the belly button towards the thighs. Shoulders draw back and down. Finding length through the hamstring with every exhale. On your next exhale, we'll round through the back, allowing the forehead to drop. Think about keeping the shoulders level. Slowly melting the upper body into the lower half. Every exhale releases you a little bit further. Feeling as though there was a weight across the shoulder blades. Pressing you deeper into that fold. Big inhale, rising up. Rolling out through the shoulders and coming into an easy seated position. So cross-legged with whichever leg feels natural to you in front. Hands over the knees, draw the shoulders up, back and down. Big breath in. And out, release the shoulders and drop your head to your left. Shoulders back and down, lengthening through the collarbone. Creating lots of space between the right ear and the right shoulder. Slow, deep breaths. Feeling that length through the neck. On an exhale, we'll turn the chin down towards the left shoulder. Slow breaths. Shoulders back and down, keeping the spine tall. Then we'll slowly turn the chin upward. Still creating lots of space through the right side. Shoulders drawn away from the ears. And then exhale, roll the head forward. And then over to that right side. Space between the left shoulder and ear. Drawing the shoulders back, lengthen through the collarbone. Big belly breaths. Slowing down the breath, which in turn helps slow down the mind. Be present in what you're feeling. Noticing where the tension lies. Notice how the breath rises and falls. On an exhale, we'll turn the chin down towards that right shoulder. Drawing the shoulders back and down. Big deep breaths. Lots of space between the left ear and the left shoulder. Slowly turn the head up. So the chin is higher than the left or right ear if you can. Spine still tall. On an exhale, we'll roll the head down through center. Over to the left. And then back down, over to the right. Just following this path a few times. Keeping the shoulders back and down. On an inhale, rolling up and shaking out through the shoulders. Sitting up nice and tall, big breath in. Exhale, sweep the chest down towards the knee. Inhale as you come up to the other side. Exhale down over the knee. And inhale up. Good. Good. Following this path, feeling tension through the hips release. Just nice big swings through the chest. Inhale, bringing it all the way up. Rolling out here, knees come up together, feet stay bent, or knees stay bent. Take our hands behind the body, fingers point away. On an inhale, we're going to open up through the chest, lift the chin. Exhale, softly round the shoulders, tuck the chin down. Inhale, rising up. And exhale. Inhale, opening up through the chest. Roll the shoulders back. And exhale. Once more, big inhale. And exhale. Coming down, little shake out from the shoulders. We're going to come either back into a seated position with the legs crossed, or if your knees are able, you can come into a kneeling position. So I prefer being on my knees than cross-legged. So if that's available to you, you can come here or cross-legged, wherever you're comfortable. And we're going to take your left hand, reach it across the body, thumb up, using your right hand just to press back. Shoulders back and down. Long through the spine. Good, big inhale, reaching that hand up high, bending at the elbow and using your right hand to send the arm back just a little bit further. Big deep breaths. And exhale, bringing that arm down. Rolling out through the shoulder, taking the right hand across the body. Use the left hand to pull. Shoulders back and down. Continuing our big deep breaths. Inhale fully all the way up. And exhale completely. Next inhale, send that right arm high, bending, pressing the right arm back with the left. A few big deep breaths here. Filling the belly all the way up to the top of the lungs. And exhale, bringing the arms down. So we're going to come into melted heart now. So coming up onto the knees if you're not there already. And we're going to bring the hips over the knees. Slowly walk the hands out, melting the chest forward. Bringing either the chin or the forehead to the floor. Hips are nice and high. Pressing that chest into the floor. Big deep breaths. Every exhale, feeling your body sink a little bit deeper into the floor. Lengthening through the side body. Inhale, gently coming back up onto the hands and knees. Big toes together. Sit back on the heels and relax into child's pose. So we sit back as far as we can on the heels here. Reach the arms forward. Forehead comes down. If you prefer, you can bend the arms and rest the forehead on the folded arms. Sinking deep into the hips here. Slow, deep breaths as we close our practice. Filling the belly all the way up, being mindful of our breath. Exhaling completely. Feeling the ribs expand. On an inhale, slowly walk the hands back up. Coming back onto the hands and knees or crossing the legs, however you feel comfortable. Bringing the hands into heart center, lengthening through the spine. I'd like to thank you for joining me for our class this evening. If you have any questions or comments, please leave comments below. I very much appreciate you joining me. And until next time, thank you and namaste. So I'll stay on for a moment or two if anyone has any questions.